Or is apparently 10 a.m. for one team and 10 p.m. for the other. Yay, time zones.
Time zones, oh my god. Can't wait to commentate for like another 3 hours. Where are you? I want to like talk about banter for like 3 hours so we can just talk in our minds or something.
He should be here soon.
Let's hope so. Oh, there he is. Just in another channel. Where are you, man?
He's just doing his own thing.
Yeah. Alright, I'll back in about a minute or two. Is the Canadian match after Brazil and Singapore?
Yep.
Alright, so it is in 3 hours, Abby. So 12 noon in Canada time. Or whichever part of Canada it is, because I'm not sure if Canada has different time zones. Yeah, I would love to see Brazil win too, honestly.
Yeah, just remember guys, like all the times are in UTC, so all you have to do is just take your GMT time and just figure out the difference.
Yeah.
It's super easy for me because I just have to swap aim and team around and I'm done.
What's your time zone again, Deadbeat?
Plus 12.
Oh my god. So you're commentating at 1 a.m.
Yep.
Fun. Let's see. Waiting for one more Argentinian player.
Yeah, looks like we've got one more. I'm hoping this happens. I really want to see this match.
Yeah, it would be good.
Because we haven't seen Japan play since the round of 16.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see Interlizer just destroy these maps.
He's been experimenting with FOHR actually. I think I was talking to Connor a bit earlier about Interlizer. Interlizer playing FOHR, he got like 80% on God of Madness or something with like super low discount. It's great.
Yeah, I think he might have chosen the wrong scroll speed before he started, but a lot of players don't use skins which show their judgments in the area that flashlight shows.
Yeah.
Which means that you really can't tell what kind of accuracy you're getting at all, and you just sometimes you can finish a map, think you're doing really well, get a full combo, and be on like a below an A.
Actually, like I remember when Interlizer first used FOHR, he FC'd John Tanaka's team, but he got like 87% or something beautiful.
I think it was a C. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
I remember there was like this one guy. It wasn't in Mania. It was in Catch the Beat like years and years ago. But he'd always do that thing where he would get into like the top 40, like the top 10 for each map, with as lower accuracy as he can, but still full combo and everything.
So droplet misses? Droplet misses, kind of?
Yeah, you just miss as many droplets as he can, and so there'd be like this global ranking of like all these like silver races and this E.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing a couple people like that. Actually, it's actually pretty. DP, is this a winners brackets final? This is a losers bracket final, semi-final match. There's gonna be 8 minutes before Argentina will lose by default if like a third Argentinian player doesn't show up.
Yeah, I really do hope we get that third player. And it looks like we have another person here with us. Hello, other person.
Hello, Deadbeat, and how is everyone doing here at the Mania World Cup? Name's Z-Trot, and you know me, I've been here all the time. How's everybody doing?
I'm
I think
nervous.
pretty good. What's up?
I'm still really worried that the third person won't show up.
Alright, so I'm assuming you guys gave everyone the details on what's going on with that right now?
Yeah, we're just waiting for the third Argentinian player.
Alright, so waiting is the name of the game right now, unfortunately, Twitch, but hopefully we will see a match happening. We do have 2 out of the 3 people from Argentina. Japan is raring and ready to go, so hopefully we will see something here shortly, but there's not much we can do as we wait for the third Argentinian player. Hopefully we will see something happen, but we're not 100% sure.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, how was our last match that just happened earlier? I did miss it, unfortunately. I just got up.
It
Wow.
was a blowout. Like, it was 6-0. France put up a very good fight, but South Korea had like a dominating performance.
So they just got so much momentum that it was impossible to stop them there.
Basically, Cheetos was deadly consistent. I think he FC'd all 6 charts when he was playing, and FCing like any of the maples in semifinals is an accomplishment, but FCing all of them, like all 6 of them in a row, is massive. It's a massive accomplishment.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy.
Don't
That
forget
being
the
said, did we
the
see-
doubles on Big Legendaria.
Did we see our longest map in the pool played?
I really still think you're banned.
That was banned, I think.
Yeah. Just insta banned by France?
Yep,
I'm
France
not
banned it.
surprised.
Yeah, France banned the Apparition and Korea banned out Kamui?
Oh wait, yeah.
Apparition being one of the longest maps in the chart, that's definitely a stamina pick that people probably want to stay away from for the most part, and it does show first ban outright. I'm thinking we'll probably see like an 80% ban rate on that. I could be wrong though. Only time will tell as we move forward through these matches today, and we do have quite a bit of matches lined up. I mean, it does look like things might not be going good for Argentina at the moment with 5 minutes remaining, well 4 now at the time of this, for their final player to come in. And hopefully we will see that. If not though, unfortunately this will be a win by default in favor of Japan. That being said, if that does happen, we will be waiting for the next match for roughly 2 hours.
Yep. Anyway, regarding like what you said about Apparition, I'd say the mental stamina, mental fortitude that is required for Apparition is the bigger contributing factor, because Apparition isn't very difficult.
Yeah, in its own right, if you dice it up in sections of a chart and you look at it like your average length, 2 minutes 30 seconds, the places aren't dense. There's not as much confusing stuff. It's just smashing all that together into one go. And it being a World Cup stage where misses are crucial, that kind of length in a map is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and not to mention, like, if you lose a match, like if you lose Apparition, your morale just drops because you spent 8 minutes in a losing battle, which is extremely demotivating.
Oh, yes.
And it takes...
I agree with you fully there. It's a gamble when you play that map. If you know you've got it, that's good. But if you lose on something you think you've got, then there goes any type of steam, any type of morale your team might have had just right out the window.
yeah, just completely shattered. And that's why Apparition is such a deadly, risky pick. Like when I was picking, I actually didn't really anticipate it being too bad because I was mainly thinking of how stamina draining it is, how difficult it might be for accuracy, but like I didn't anticipate the length of it because I thought it was only going to be like 6 or 7 minutes, but I was way off apparently. And then like when I realized like, oh man, you could spend like 8 minutes, and if you lose that, you lose all of your momentum, and like you just can't be motivated to just do anything else. Just brutal.
It's definitely a time sink, and when you think about it that way, preparation for it, like for all the teams, preparation on maps. I'm not sure how each team does their training before these matches get underway, but an 8-minute song is really hard to mesmerize. Like, you literally would have to go in and tackle it section by section rather than just playing through the entire map. You wouldn't be able to prove as quick as if you went to problem areas where you're dropping or where you're having problems with transitions. While the transitions and patterning in that map aren't exactly crazy, it's the length, like you said, that becomes the real issue.
Yeah. Like, you can't really practice for maps like this, honestly. Like, it's like for jump streams like that, your performance isn't very variant. Like, something, for example, Egoism 440, for example, which is an SV pick and is like considered unsireadable because of the stops. Like, if you make a mistake there, your performance just shattered. Like, you get like 3-4 misses, maybe better if you get lucky. But like these, like Egoism is like a type of chart that you can practice and that will be fine. But for something like Apparition, something more consistent like Legendaria, Great Legendaria is a bad example. But charts like Apparition, which is basically consistent difficulty throughout, like it's really hard to actually practice for them because like there's nothing to really master. Like you just need to get fast, just be lucky, you be more consistent with just longer charts in general. Just so it's hard to practice, and it's just overall a risky and draining pick.
Very much so. That being said, Shoegazer, it does look like we are getting to our final moments here, and yet again, there does not seem to be a third for Argentina. As the clock counts down here, it does look like we're unfortunately going to have to announce a win by default. There's still just an itsy bitsy bit of time. I'm not sure. We're just waiting for confirmation from the judge and tournament staff here, so we should know the 100% results in just a moment. And it is unfortunate, even more so for me. I was kind of ready for an awesome match, but these things do happen, and they kind of are unavoidable when you don't have your third team member. It is quite unfortunate, but we're just waiting now for the official call from the tournament staff.
Yep.
This is also a losers bracket match, which means the losers will be eliminated from the tournament, and it's never a good thing to be eliminated by win by default.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to see happen.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to this one as well. It's always fun watching fellow commentators play in these sort of events.
Alright, and that is now official here. It is going to be a confirmed loss on Argentina's side, win by default in favor of Japan. The time is now up. No one was able to get in, and that is quite unfortunate. Super shout out to Juan, Crystal, and Fisk, who both showed up for the Argentinian team. They were ready to fight it out as much as they could. Unfortunately, they were just not able to find a third. So definitely mass respect for those who did show up, showing no fear in the face of a giant. That being said though, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, guys, and Japan will take that win. And that will be the match for now. We will be coming back later on with another match, but that is roughly in about 2 hours, and because we don't have a match here, I do believe we're going to go ahead and cut for now. and we will be back when the next match returns.
Yep. We'll be back in 80 minutes where we will be streaming Singapore versus Brazil.
Yes, and that is most definitely a match that I know for sure will happen. Brazil is very happy about where they are in the tournament, guys. So don't go anywhere. Keep your Twitch open and be sure to be ready for the next match in the Mania World Cup. We apologize for the win by default, but we will be back with more coverage throughout the weekend. So don't go anywhere, and remember, rhythm is only a click away.